This is the moment of truth. Just stepping off and showing you guys. I will be wearing this outfit every weigh in. It's front. See, my fat is hanging over these shorts. I have fat here. Now the only measurement that I'm really gonna do is my abdomen area. I don't think anything else will come off by doing this. So down here is 38 and a half. I don't know if you can see that. 38 and a half as well. Wow. 35 and a half and 31 and a half. Come along on my colonic hydrotherapy appointment. Let's see how much weight I can lose after one session. Stay tuned. So the place is an hour from my home. You guys, look at this traffic. I'm not gonna make it on time. Just stand still. I have 18 miles to go and we're barely moving. I did inform them that I'm stuck in traffic and they told me no worries. Thanks for giving them a heads up. This is really stressful, freaking me out. All right, let me concentrate on this crazy traffic. Talk to y'all later. We made it. We're a few minutes late for our appointment. Let's go. Alright.
Thanks for letting me know. Just fill out the top sheet, and then if you want to use a heat lamp, then just sign right there in the back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Should be right with you, okay?
Alright, thank you. Officially fall and chilly. Because we got back from Florida.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, how nice. Oh, gosh, whereabouts in Florida were you?
In Miami.
Oh, even better. Miami is amazing. So, when I step out of the room, so I'm dressed from the waist down, okay? You're going to be laying on your back, so you're going to be facing this way. So your head is here, back is here, scoot your bottom all the way down to this rim. Then your legs just bend, so feet go here and here. And you're gonna insert the tube for me. I'll hook up right now for you. So there is a glove inside this paper towel. If you wanna slip on the glove, I'm gonna put some coconut oil on the end of your tube here. There is some extra. Some people prefer to slip on the glove, lubricate their bottom a little bit, or you can just use what's on the tube. I always tell my clients, if you have any issues with hemorrhoids, I would do both. If not, you're fine just to use what's on the tube. And normally when I insert the tube, I just kind of angle it up a little bit like that. It only has to go in about this much, okay? You can't put it in too far since it's hooked up to here. It's not going to allow you to put it in any farther than it needs to be. If anything, people err on the side of not having it in at all or enough. But when I come in to turn your water on, I can tell by what I hear or don't hear, I can tell you if the tube's in enough or not.
Okay.
For some reason it's not in quite enough, I'll just have you spray down a little bit more, no big deal. And then once you have the tube in, you can cover up with your sheet. And there is a call button right here. Just press that call button and it will buzz me and let me know that you're covered and you're ready to go.
Okay. just inserted the tube down there. I have this sheet over me, and I'm gonna get this all right so she can come in.
Ready?
Yes.
So I'm gonna start the water. You may have the tube in a little bit. I don't think it's in quite enough. We shouldn't hear water dripping out, but that's all the way up.
Just under the hole.
You have to get turn the water off. Okay, is it in you though?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and let go of the tube.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. So if the water goes in, you're gonna want to hold it as long as you can. Okay, until you feel like you can't hold it, that's when you want to push. And sometimes that can be for a few seconds, sometimes it can be for a few minutes. You know, everyone's different. It depends on where you have buildup inside the colon too. And you may have nothing here and everything's up here, you know, all throughout. It's hard to say. This is the heat lamp. It just goes over your belly, but you want to keep your sheet over here. You want to keep your sheet over because sometimes it does can leave little marks. They go away. And so this just heats up. The infrared heat helps kind of soften any hard masses. If you get cramping, the heat feels good. The cage gets very hot, so you don't want to ever touch this cage. You can touch the arm and the base. So if this does get to be too hot and you need a break, it's on wheels. You can push it away, or you can always buzz me. I can leave it for you. So don't hesitate to buzz me if you need me. You feeling okay? Can I get you anything else?
No.
No? Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She walked out, and the session is supposed to be anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. It's just to hold it in as long as you can. When you feel crampy, then you release it. So already feel. Let's time and see how long I can go and hold the water in before releasing it before it feels crampy.
And do you want to see what you get rid of today?
Sure.
Okay, so when you're dressed, come back in here. I'll meet you in here and we'll take a look together.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Didn't take too long, did it?
No, you did not. You were fine. Oh, he was already in there for 17 minutes. Yeah, 17 minutes. Yeah, great. Well, you had a good session. You got rid of a lot. You're having issues with some constipation. Yeah, I can tell. See how dark and color it is. That the longer it stays inside us, the darker it becomes. Now the fuzzy stuff that you're seeing on here, like the film on top, that's your body getting rid of sugar. The stuff that's like fuzzy on the top. It looks like the white specks are probably some nuts or seeds. You know, like digestion, all of us. We used to have some hard pieces still in there. So I can definitely tell you're struggling with some constipation. But nothing abnormal, just a really good cleanse. Yeah, so let's see how you do. You might want to do another cleanse. Just because the amount that you got rid of and how dark it is too.
Well, what frame would you recommend?
Sooner the better. So if you can get back here later this week, that's great. If you can't do it until early next week, I mean that's fine too. But the sooner the better. Just because I haven't when you're constipated, you get all that stuff softened up, and then usually on your second visit, if it's pretty close to your first, you get rid of twice as much. So do what you can.
And I'm back in the car. I should have brought cash because they charge $5 more if you have a card. So it would be normally $60. Since I had a card, I was charged $5 extra, so $65. For the month of November and December, they are having a special. It's $45 if you pay cash and $50 if you pay with a card. I want to discuss how did my stool look after my session. I had some loose stools. I did have some green hard stools still, so that was sign of constipation. I know I have been constipated and been a few days that I didn't go. It been a time that I would have 3 stools in a day lately, and I was out of town, and you know when you're out of town you just don't eat right, and I haven't been drinking enough water. It was healthy. It wasn't any disease, no pesticides, anything to that nature at all. I did have a few pecans that was not broke down in my stool, in the release stool. That was it. I did feel a little nauseous start of the session. That subsided. Now some of the side effects that you can experience from having this colonic done, you can have vomiting, you can have nausea, you can have a lot of cramp. Now I did experience cramping. Now during the session, like now I'm not cramping, but you can experience that. Everybody's body is different. You can experience dizziness. To experience dizziness, know that that is a sign of dehydration. So make sure you have your water with you. Here's my gallon of detox water. I have it here. I do feel lighter. I had so much poop in there, and when she said green for being in there a long time, I don't know if that would be factual, since I don't know, I'm not a wellness person and study the color of stool. But if you eat a lot of greens, I would think that your stool will come out green, but I don't know. I felt that when I curled my feet up like this, it seemed like I could hold the water in much longer without releasing it, because the more the water stayed in there, the more stool that you got out. Did schedule an appointment for 2 weeks out. I figured this would jumpstart my weight loss journey. Tub thing was full of poop. I didn't think that you can hold that much poop in you, but you can. It states that some people lost up to 15 pounds. So you guys saw what I weighed there. When I get home and go back on the film and see how much weight I've lost, so you guys can do the calculation yourself if I forget. But I can't wait to do my measurements around my belly because I feel so much lighter. On a scale from 0 to 10, with 10 being the most pain or most discomfort, I would say I would give this colonic hydrotherapy session a 5. It wasn't painful. You have cramping, but it wasn't as bad as being in labor or having menstrual cramps, if that makes sense. Came in, it was a male here, so males and females can benefit from having a colonic. I'm a vegetarian. She said make sure that I stay away from fresh, raw vegetables, so that's what she suggested today. Stay away from salad. I can have the vegetables if I cook them, just not raw. She said for the first 24 hours. You want to make sure too that you avoid things that is gas producing foods. So I will not be eating any ice cream, any beans, any asparagus, any broccoli, any Brussels sprout, anything in that nature. This facility do not accept insurances, so if your insurance would cover this, I'm not sure. Where I went, they don't accept insurances. Overall, from the time that I walked in, it went pretty smooth. You guys saw that I was late. I got here 8 minutes afterwards. My appointment originally was for 8:30. I didn't get here till like 8:40 because of traffic. I had a fact sheet to fill out. I was on the table. Everything started by 8:52. My session went over a little longer because the client before me was in the bathroom for 18 whole minutes, so I was able to stay on the table. The recommendation how often you should get your own colonic hydrotherapy session, how often you should get them, it's up to the person that's doing your session. When she go over your findings with you, she will make suggestions and you go according to that. I did gather some things as far as the suggestion of promoting a regular bowel movement or success after you have a colonic to decrease your bloatingness is the dry brushing. I did purchase one of those. When I do it, I will show you guys, as well as the castor oil pack. I will show you how I do that as well. I'm feeling good. I can't wait to show you guys my measurements at home. I was very nervous and stuff before I got here, but I'm very calm and I feel like I had a baby. I was on the toilet just making sure that I released everything. No water will still build up in me because I do not want to have any accidents while I'm driving home. 29, 34 and 3/4, 36, 37 and 3/4. Do you guys see a difference? Guess my pants is not hanging over as much as it was in the beginning. So let's do side, back, side, front. Let's see what the scale says. So let me show you the weight that it shows. It's not going through the motions.